Hello, welcome to God's Junk Drawer. I'm Cody, and today I'm really excited to show you my video game I've been developing for the last year. It's about husbandry and farming. Let's jump in. Let's start out with a farm tour here. Here we are at the barn. This will be for our small hoofed animals, our pig, our goat, and our sheep. This barn is finished, looking good for design. Probably put a little bit more tools and things on the back wall here, but it's looking pretty good. Each of these stalls will be for each of the species, so later on they'll be breeding and things like that, and then the baby animals will be in each of these stalls. Here's the outside area for the barn. Here's the main house, the kitchen area where you do your cooking on the stove. Right now that system isn't built in, but that'll be for all the plants you grow. Do some cooking, make soups and desserts and fun stuff. And your bedroom where you advance your day, go to sleep. When you advance your day, your plants will grow, and your animals, you can train them again. Be able to train your animals once a day. Over here we are walking to the field. This is for our bigger hoofed animals, so our cow, our horse, and probably a donkey. Any of the animals on the farm you can take along with you. So let's bring our cow along with us for the walk. I want all the areas of anything you see to be interactable. So like you see a archery thing, you want to be able to go shoot arrows. You'll be able to do that. See some wood, you can go chop it. Any of the things in the world that you want to interact with, I want to be able to have some type of interaction. Come down to our chicken coop area. This will be for our chickens and our ducks. A little bit of work to do on the coop. I want to make the run bigger on the left side there so the chickens can walk around in it. Take our chicken for the walk. Down here would be the rabbit hutch, which I haven't built. That'll be somewhat similar to the chicken coop. And our big old lake where we'll be able to do fishing, which fishing is the next system I'm working on. Highly requested by my nephew. Here is the aviary for all of our larger hunting birds, our hawks and owls. And then we come back up to the field here. The field barn still has a lot of work to do, but got the basics built, and the same concept as the pig barn that we looked at. So each of the stalls will be for each of the species. After a long walk around the farm, sometimes you just want to have a nice seat. Again, just having everything being able to be interactable. Next, we're going to take a look at swapping our buddies out. Everybody, all the animals on the farm, you can have them follow you around and be your buddy. So we start out with a dog or a cat. And swap to our goat. And then our goat's our little buddy. And we go into the barn. Only the pig is in here because the goat is with us. And then we can swap to our pig, and the goat goes back outside. There's our goat, and the pig is with us. Each of your buddies here you'll be able to bring out into the world outside of the farm, where you'll be doing battling and other things. So it'll be your walk-along buddy outside of just the farm too. And our chicken. So lots more animals in the game already, but this gives you a good idea of the ones to start with. Let's take a look at our planting system now. For this, you're going to have your seeds. Going to basically be your main sequence of plant seeds, water them, harvest them, and then plow them. So obviously to start out, we're going to plant and water for the first day. And of course, we're going to want to fill our water bucket after that's all done. Later on in the game, after you've gotten level ups and stuff, then you'll get a infinite water bucket. Then we go to sleep, which will save our game and advance to the next day. And we see our lettuce starting to sprout here, and our corn also sprouting. The current setup right now is that the lettuce takes half the time to grow as the corn. So right now the lettuce got bigger and the corn is the same size. Need to fill our water bucket again. And water. 2 more sleep cycles on our lettuce here. It's a little bit bigger. 1 more water. And we're ready to harvest. Harvest, harvest, harvest. And then we plow to get ready for the next planting. And our corn's not quite ready. Let's let that keep growing. 1 more water cycle here, and our corn is ready. Harvest and plow. Harvest and plow. Blessing break! Over the last few weeks, I've been struggling with being sick. It's been a lot of nose blowing and no fun. So this week, I'm very blessed to be able to do this. Breathe out of my nose. Let's take a look at the mini games now. Each of the animals will have their own mini game. So for the pig, this one's called the pig dig. And right now that's just a rabbit, but that's probably going to be like a beetle or something else. It's just temporary plugged in for me. You get score by digging and by defeating the enemies and by finding coins and gems and stuff like that. The harder dirts there take more to get through, and then those will have rarer rewards. And as you go further down, there will be different types of rocks, different types of rewards, that type of thing. Let's take a look at what happens for the game end here. We got a score of 73. And let's take a look at the end screen. So here's our end screen, shows our animal we did it with, our score, shows we got a high score. So 73 is our high score, and then we're just going to go in once more again to show you that this works for the high score. And you can do any of these games with any of the animals. So now we're using our goat in the pig dig game fun, which that'll be pretty entertaining to be able to do all the mini games with all the different animals. And we'll dig, and fast forward this a little bit. So we got a score of 95 to show we got a new high score still. And there we go, our previous and our new high score of 95. So that'll be it for the pig dig game. Here is the duck game, which is a flying one. These mini games I'm going to release into phone app games. This one's a side-scrolling flyer, and essentially you're just dodging everything. And the further you fly, the harder it gets. Here's the beginning part, but let's ramp up that difficulty. And as we get further, it gets harder. We got planes, we got bees, we got hot air balloons. And our game end screen is pretty much similar. I'll just have a different frame, so that'll be like a more of a sky cloud type of frame instead of that oak wood thing. But you get the idea. All the mini games will be like that. You get high scores, and then your animals would get experience and level up. Here is a look at the town. This is one of my favorite design buildings. This is the blacksmith shop. I'm actually pretty proud of how this one turned out. It took quite a deal of effort to get all the artwork right and have everything looking good. So really happy with this blacksmith. And then, yep, talk to the NPC, and you can buy stuff. This is some of the old menuing system, which I'm replacing with. And we'll just take a walk around the town. A lot of these buildings are just empty NPC buildings right now, so nothing special about them. It's just the outside of the town. Other than the blacksmith, I don't have the interiors of these buildings done yet. Over here is like the mayor's house, so this will be quests or something important to that effect will be at the mayor's house here. And then my favorite spot of the town is our little fishing hole and waterfall area. It looks very beautiful. I like that our water has a little bit of animation going. I need to get some more of that visually appealing animation slightness going in the rest of the world. As you notice, when you walk around, all the bushes and everything are static and dead. So I want to be able to have the world look a little bit more lively, like this waterfall type area. And then, of course, we'll be doing fishing here as well, and there will be different type of fish than at your farm. So that's a look at my game. Thanks for checking out my video game. I hope you like what you saw so far. I hope to be releasing a game at some point this year. It's got a lot of work to be done yet, but it's coming along as well. And then the mini games I'll probably release into phone apps first. So that might actually happen before the full game gets released, and I'll probably release to Steam initially for the full game. The PlayStation and Xbox stores have a little bit of a price point to get into, so I'll probably start with phone apps and Steam. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about my game. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.